Let me guess. You're not sure if you need a passport book or a passport card. Well, you're in the right place. I'm going to go over the details of each and why you want to choose one or the other. I'll start off saying, but this is for US citizens, and certain places have extra restrictions. I'm going to go over the general rules, but be sure to double check where you're going in case they're one of those exception areas, because there are plenty of exceptions. The first one I'm going to start with is actually not either of them. If you're a US citizen, as long as you have a state issued ID, driver's license, for example, then you could actually travel with anywhere in the United States. I know this sounds straightforward, but what most people don't realize is this includes US territories. So that includes US Virgin Islands, Guam, American Samoa, places like that. You don't even need a passport to go to these places. But that's only within the United States and US territories. Now what you truly came here for is, what do I need to travel to other countries? Well, the passport card not only allows you to do domestic travel, but also travel to other countries as in Canada, Mexico, and many of the Caribbean islands with a passport card for land and sea travel. So this is crossing the US border into Mexico, US to Canada, go on a cruise ship to the Caribbean islands, but it's only by land and sea. So land borders and by ship only, does not include flying. If you're trying to fly from the US to Mexico, US to a Caribbean island, a passport card will not work for you. So that's the main restriction of the passport card. Now, if you're trying to travel even further than that, or by travel air to other countries, then you're going to want a passport book. This allows you to go by land, sea, or air to any country there is. Yes, I know there are some countries with additional restrictions. This does not exempt you from having a visa, because some countries require to have visas to go there. But this passport allows you to be able to take flights and to go to other countries. Just keep in mind, a visa may be an additional thing you may have to do as well. Pretty much that simple. If you're traveling within the United States or US territories, then a state issued ID will do, like a driver's license. If you're traveling by land or sea to Mexico, Canada, or Caribbean islands, well then, passport card is great. Pretty much anywhere else is the passport book. The passport book lets you do travel to anywhere, any method basically. I know most of my followers are on cruise lines and thinking, hey, what documents I need to travel for a cruise? And countries may have some different requirements, but if you're going on a cruise that starts in the United States and ends in the United States, then typically all you need is an ID, birth certificate, passport card will do, and passport book will do. However, if you get on an island and it had to be airlifted to the United States for whatever reason, whether you get hurt, if you get left behind in the country, no matter what it is, if you are out of the United States and have to fly in, then you need a passport book. If you don't, well then it's still possible to get back, but it's going to be a lot more difficult, a lot of hoops to jump through. So it's always recommended to spend a few extra bucks to get the passport book. And if you're over 18, these last 10 years, so it is an investment, but one that will pay off in the long run. This was just a very quick, short, and sweet rundown. Hopefully it gives an idea of what you should do, but in my opinion, you should always cruise the passport or travel the passport book if all possible. I'll see y'all next time.